I am recovering for a moment, so I might as well record something. It is late in the day. I've been sorting through Connects and Legos and Transformer pieces again today. I did not do a Gish item, but I did facilitate a Gish item getting done by clearing my craft table and setting up my sewing machine for my mom so that she could make a piece of clothing completely out of pockets. I think I pulled a muscle. Yeah, I am still driving my dad's truck. Big old, you know, ready for the zombie apocalypse machine. This thing is difficult to park because you can't really see the ground around it. Lots of blind spot. Big beastie. But I got a prescription picked up that I desperately needed to get picked up because they were going, it was like the last day and then they put it back on the shelf or something like that. I didn't bring my inhaler. I went to the high school. I sat through the parent information for the incoming 9th graders. These kiddos are about 14, 15 years old. Where's my air? Obviously my oldest is not available to have done the student orientation this morning or tomorrow morning. They tried to split that up. So I was hoping that I could get some info, but no, they're not going to have schedules out until the first day of school, or like the day before. I'm supposed to check out Skyward, which is the ugliest pause ever. You know what? That thing is that thing is an elbow of a website. It is weird and awkward looking, and you can't find squat, and you don't really know anything about it. Everybody tells you, yeah, use that, and then you're like, but friggin'. So it is a crusty elbow looking website. It looks terrible, and it's not easy. There's no how-tos. I hate Skyward. I will always hate Skyward. I look forward to my youngest graduating just so that I will never have to look at that crusty elbow of a website ever again. I did, however, today make a corn salsa that is supposed to be like the one from... Why is there a busted tissue? The one from Chipotle. There is a busted tissue box. What is that about? Oh, that's in the holder. Okay. There's a holder back here so the dog doesn't go sliding when the dog is in the truck. Because what is Texas if you don't have a dog in your truck? And so it's a weird coincidence that somebody who was running for school board recently and narrowly lost getting elected to that place, her daughter is going into the same grade, so she was there and I got to meet her. She actually stopped me and said it was a really good question of parental involvement I'd asked. I spoke to the principal after his little Q&A session. I'm not really concerned. My oldest is a people pleaser. He never gets in trouble. I really wish he'd apply himself more, but I don't know what kind of opportunities and programs the school's going to run because he's not going to talk to me about it. So that's what my question was about. I can do this. I can do this. Anyway, hopefully we can get a Facebook group or something running for the parents. If there is not one, I told this almost elected official that I would sort one out and send her an invite. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna eat some corn salsa. Corn salsa that is laden up with cilantro. And I am gonna be very, very careful about it. With lots of warnings. Mom, wash your hands really good. There's cilantro in the kitchen. My dad might have some. He likes spicy foods. My mood is not doing real good today, and I am trying really hard to roll with that. Here we go. Okay, it is dinner time. I'm gonna do this properly tonight while I watch South Park. I'm a little bit tired, I'll admit it. Diet citrus tea, a big honking bowl with corn salsa, not to be confused with regular salsa, which is usually tomatoes, onions, and peppers mixed up. Like chopped up and mixed up. This is corn, onions, cilantro, salt, pepper, and lime juice. And as it's mostly made of fresh produce, it's actually really good for you. The corn is not cooked. The recipe called for a 12-ounce bag of frozen corn, the type that you would normally steam in the microwave. Thawed out and mixed in with all the other stuff, and it's had a couple of hours, and it smells delightful. I think it could use a little bit of garlic, but I'm not in a huge hurry to change things. It is good how it is. It would go really good with fajita, chicken fajita meat. I like it. And I am aware that in most of the world, the seeds are called coriander, the top of the plant is called cilantro, but in, I guess, somebody said it was Germany or something, looking for cilantro, someone pointed out to them, oh, there it is. It was listed as coriander. So maybe in other parts of the world it's just coriander. I think the common etymology is probably because you don't use the seeds much in Mexican recipes. You use the plant. And the word for coriander is cilantro. Something like that. I'd have to look into it to say. Oh, and I'm going to have a baked apple Greek yogurt. I'm still hungry after all of this. I'll probably go pick at something in the fridge. But this is quite tasty. And if I'm desperate, there's jalapenos in this as well. I forgot to mention the jalapenos. But the mixture of all the flavors, the sweet, the spicy, the tangy, the sour from the lime juice, the salt and pepper, it all comes together. And there's little individual little bites of flavor in all of this fresh stuff. You know, the fresh chopped onion, the uncooked corn. It came out really good. I'm definitely going to make it again, possibly a double batch for like a potluck or something. I just have to be very careful when I do it, because can't be risky in the kitchen with food allergy. Okay, I just put away a load of laundry while listening to a podcast about I think it was Wu Zetian or something like that. She started out as fifth concubine to this one guy, and then her son was like, nope, or his son was like, no, you're coming over here, right? After his dad died, she got that guy's wife killed, and was able to take over China, I guess. So that was neat. That particular podcast, I haven't heard a lot of it, but it's, if I remember to, I will look up the name of it up here. It's like a short history stuff, whatever. It was neat. It gave me something to focus on so that I could actually get some stuff done. I don't know what's up with me. I just feel tired and wiped out. My brain just does not want to function. I'm in a major funk. My mom's doing more Gish stuff than I am, and none of the randos that I get chucked in with or got chucked in on my team are doing squat. So Gish is not going great, and I don't have my kids home to go, hey, let's do this kid thing. So that irritates me, and then I'm gonna have a busy weekend. So also I have like behind the scenes stuff going on, trying to sort out both an event and taking over for someone who's not well at church. And just the whole thing feels overwhelming. I need to try to relax, and marathons of South Park are not cutting it. So I'm gonna have to do something different. That's all I can do. Thanks for sharing my day with me.